Sadhguru, forgive my ignorance if this question is not pertinent, but if you take a look at big communities in India right now, one is the movie industry is big. I'm not well versed with the movie industry. The cricket industry is really large, but so when I speak about the cricket industry, until Kapil Dev lifted the 1983 World Cup, and later on when Sachin Tendulkar came into play for the country, the game was largely not money driven. It was telecasted free of cost on TV. Then the TV rights came and the players started earning more. Is there a possibility, the way you're saying how large a scale this agriculture is there a possibility that such people can come into the mix and make this a really large and phenomenal industry? Is there a possibility?
Yes, what else do you think I'm doing? That's what I'm trying to do. We are putting our energies behind it, we are raising money for this, and above all, giving a voice to it. See, right now, because you mentioned the word suicide, suicide in not some… See, individual people unfortunately will commit suicide for a variety of reasons. When over 300,000 people commit suicide in a matter of 15 to 20 years for one reason, one particular reason of farm distress, nearly 300,000 or more than 300,000 people have committed suicide, let's say in this century, in the last 20 years. It's actually in about 15, 16 years, let's say 20 years. Because some people will always debate, no, that guy died because he had family issues, this, that they're saying. But I'm asking you, usually the explanation is, that's because he couldn't pay his bank loan, he killed himself, this happened, that happened. I'm asking you, suppose you are a farmer, you have a rich soil and abundant water, no matter what is your situation, would you commit suicide? Or would I commit suicide? Definitely not. Right now, the distress is the soil is so poor. Soil is so poor. Why did it become poor? You can keep the soil rich only by putting organic content into it. See, soil is full of life. If you… I don't know if you've been in a rainforest or, in southern India itself, in Western Ghats, if you go inside the forest, just pick it up like this, you will see it's bursting with life, the soil. That's how it should be. But right now it is plowed and left open for 8, 9 months. It's really dead. First 9, 10 inches, 12 inches where the crop goes is completely dead. Whenever you fly from Chennai to Delhi, now you're in the Delhi team, I heard, so you have to fly Chennai to Delhi, every 5 minutes look out of the window. You will see India looks like a brown desert, except a few green patches here and there. Most of it is a brown desert because these are all agricultural lands. When there is no crop, they're just plowed and left open to kill the soil. So this kind of practices we have come to because we saw Europeans doing massive, industry like farming. But now they've all changed, but we didn't change. We are still doing the same thing. It is very important. See, suppose you grow 1 ton of, let's say, sugarcane or paddy or whatever from the soil, what you have taken out is 1 ton of topsoil, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to put it back. How can you put it back? The only way is leaves from the trees or animal waste. Trees are gone long time ago. In Kaveri Basin, 87% of the tree cover has been removed in the last 70 years. And animals are all traveling abroad. There are no animals on the farm. People think tractor will do it, tractor will plow it, but tractor will not enrich the soil as animals would. Animals would work also and enrich the soil also. But now they're all gone, people thought they're useless, and we are thinking just by putting salts, everything will be okay. For all those people who don't understand what I'm saying, in our meal, in southern Indian meal, without salt we are not eating any food. Little bit of salt and so many other things. Instead of that, make it 90% salt and 10% whatever else you want to eat. One meal if you eat like that, you will understand what you are doing to this soil and to this country.